program, we begin with news in brief, and that's with the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal affirming the victory of Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State at the July 14th, 2018 governorship election. Now, the three-man panel led by Justice Stephen Adda in a unanimous judgment dismissed the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party and its candidate in the election, Mr. Olushola Eleka, describing the suit as unmeritorious and lacking in merit. The Independent National Electoral Commission had declared that Fayemi and his party, the All Progressives Congress, polled a total of 197,459 votes to defeat Eleka and the PDP, who placed second, with 178,121 votes. Well, let's move on to our guest, who is in the Abuja studio, spokesperson to the Vice President on Media and Publicity, Mr. Lanre Akonde, joining us from there. We'd like to thank you for joining us on the program. And quickly ask, the Vice President recently spoken about the many ways and how government is trying to will encourage fiscal prudence and also integrity in taking Nigeria to the next level. But the question has always been how? How will the government do this? Take, for example, data from the NBS late last year that talks about the teeming youth unemployment that skyrocketed. Hello, if you can hear me. Let me repeat the question with regards to the next level, the agenda of this government, and saying that the Vice President has spoken about that, and we're wondering, will this change the economic fortunes? For example, the masses, the teeming youth facing unemployment in Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Of course, you know, as you are well aware, the Buhari administration, we already commenced the Empower program, which is just one of the many efforts that has been laid out to address the problem of unemployment among the youth. So in the last about 4 years, we have been able to engage 500,000 otherwise unemployed graduates. You know, these are graduates from the universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. And besides the graduates, we also have you know, another set of programs also under the Empower, you know, to engage people who don't have university degrees. You know, we call it N-Build, which is where we engage artisans, you know, and then N-Knowledge, which is where we help in the area of technology. So, going forward, in the next level, we intend to ramp up the number of Empower to about 1 million. You know, so we're going to be engaging another 1 million graduates, you know, unemployed graduates, you know, to join up in this 2-year program of Empower, which is essentially something that we have designed as a stopgap measure, you know, for 2 years to not only engage these graduates, these young people, but also prepare them, you know, for a better future, to give them skills, to expose them to technology and how it is that they can use technology to take themselves forward, not only by becoming more employable, but actually also discovering skills and what they can do for themselves. And we already have some examples of some of the people in the Empower, some of them that are already even graduating to doing other things, starting their own businesses. So yes, we are aware of the problem of unemployment, you know, among our youth, and this is why the Empower program is such a very critical aspect of what we are doing. But it's not only in Empower. If you look at the area of technology, we also have the Innovation Technology Fund, you know, that we are going to also be ramping up, you know, hopefully to about $100 million.
I'm absolutely certain,
you know,
I'm absolutely certain that you can go on and on with, you know, many of the policies that you have, but I have so many questions that I need to ask, and it has to do with so many areas. And sorry, I got your name wrong, Laolu Akonde. Thank you so much. But this next question is with regards to VAT. Is the federal government planning to increase VAT?
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to clarify that. The federal government is not the federal government is not categorically not planning to increase the VAT rate. What we have said, and I think the chairman of the FIRS, Dr. Babatunde Fowler, had also, made this clarification, several times. What we have said is that we want to increase the number of people that pay VAT. We want to expand the coverage within the current VAT rate, so that there'll be more people who will be captured in the payment of VAT. That's what we're talking about. There is not going to be, I imagine in the foreseeable future, any increase in the rate of VAT itself. So it's important to make that very clear. We are not planning to increase the rate of VAT.
Let's talk about the fact that the success of perhaps any government and government policies could also be predicated on the smooth relationship between the three arms of government, the executive, legislature and the judiciary. And we know that the APC's leadership has made known its choice for President of Senate. And this is amidst perhaps some would call rancor, renewed interest and scramble for that position. Are you sure that the APC senators will rally around the decision of the party to ensure stability in the Assembly, the National Assembly?
Yeah, Millicent, since we are talking about the next level document, what I will say to you is that we are determined, to ensure that there is a cordial relationship between all arms of government. So we are in the executive, and we have other arms of government. We have the legislative and the judiciary arm of government. So on our part, we will do everything that is possible to ensure a cordial relationship between the three arms of government. That is what I can say. So under the next level, I can assure you that we will continue to work cordially with the National Assembly and other parts of government.
Spokesperson to the Vice President of Media Publicity, Laola Kande, many thanks for joining us on the program. Let's take you to Osun State, where the state governor, Boyega Oyetola, is asking the Court of Appeal in Abuja to reverse the majority judgment delivered on March the 22nd, 2019 by the Osun State Election Tribunal. The tribunal had, by a majority judgment by two of its three members, voted the election of Mr. Oyetola and pronounced Senator Ademola Adeleke of the People's Democratic Party winner of the September 2018 governorship election in Osun State. In a 39-ground notice of appeal filed by his team of lawyers led by Wole Olanipekun, Governor Oyetola faulted the majority judgment given by Justices Peter Obiora and Anyila on the grounds that it was replete with contradictions and not supported by evidence led by the petitioners. The governor is contending in his first round of appeal that the entire majority judgment is a nullity because it was written and delivered by Justice Obiora, who allegedly did not participate in all the proceedings of the tribunal and was not present when all the witnesses gave evidence. He noted that Justice Obiora was absent on the 6th of February this year when the respondent witnesses 12 and 13 testified and tendered exhibits which the tribunal admitted in evidence. And with that, you have been served on Lunchtime Politics. Many thanks for watching. Join the conversation at CTV Politics and at Channels TV, #Lunchtime Politics, #LTP. I'm Millicent Walker. Many thanks for watching.